Thank you for staying with us and welcome back. We've got a new face with us. We moved Hendricks out and moved Kyle Wolfe in. Kyle, good to have you.
Yeah, thanks
Welcome,
a lot.
Kyle.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
welcome to the show.
Glad
Kyle,
to be on today.
Yeah. Kyle is with the IJGT.
Yeah.
So why don't we start by telling our viewers what in the heck that is?
Sure. The IJGT is the International Junior Golf Tour. We do events pretty much every weekend during the course of the school year, so September to May. And we do a lot of events here locally, which is why we're here today, to kind of promote it to you guys and also hopefully get some of you kids involved. And we do 36-hole events typically. We also do a couple of 54-hole events.
Wow.
And so it's a great experience for kids to get that competition aspect of their training and move on to hopefully college golf.
So much that correlates to what the ones that want to play in college golf are really going to deal with, which are basically 36 or 54-hole events on weekends.
Right.
And the college coaches, when they see how these kids produce under this format, it really opens up their eyes, as opposed to youngsters that maybe play a few summer tournaments and then just play high school golf. Because generally the college coaches are going to have these students from September through May, and that's when majority of the students at our academy play in them, and that's what the college coaches are looking for. They want to see how they perform while they're in school playing under this format, and that's why these events are so great.
Exactly. And also, just the golf course conditions as well. The colleges play their season the same time we are, so playing a course during the summer is completely different than playing in March or February.
No doubt.
The ball doesn't go as far, things like that. So those are things that
That's it, Daniel. The ball doesn't go as far. That's why we're not hitting it as far as we used to.
Yeah, that make it all makes sense.
We've got to play more in the warmer weather.
Has nothing to do with me, right?
Well, and like we were saying before we came on air, the venues that you folks have are they're really strong venues that really put a premium on shot making and just all around game.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that we pride ourselves on are the venues. We have tournaments at great courses. We have one at Colleton River, which is hosting the 2015 U.S. Junior Amateur, which is the best junior tournament in the world.
Country, yeah.
And then we have one at Kiowa Island in February, which is where they had the 2012 PGA.
Yeah.
TPC Sawgrass. We go all over the place up in the Northeast as well. We have great venues up there, so it's something we really pride ourselves on.
I'll say, and even here locally, I see Moss Creek in there. I see Bear Creek. I played Bear Creek on Saturday, and if there are better greens anywhere within a 10-state radius, I haven't seen them. That place is something. You got Palmetto Hall, who was one of our sponsors. That collection of courses is outstanding. So yeah, some great venues. You talked about just in the last segment about how these developmental tours prepare these guys to come out on the real tour and win. That's really what you guys are doing with these youngsters, is preparing them for the next level.
And they run great events too. When you get there, they've got all their I's dotted, all their T's crossed. The scoring is done very professionally. It's it's a big time event, and that's why fortunately for us, it's very convenient for our academy because we're able to bring our students and play in a decent amount of their events, and they're always treated very, very well, and they enjoy playing in them very much. So
well, that's great that you guys do have some of that overlap.
Absolutely. It's about the kids.
Right.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
It's about the juniors and developing them, and that's what we do professionally. And fortunately, we have an entity, and we're able to take advantage of what they do, and it works out well for both of us.
You sure it's about the kids? I thought it was about you.
You're a pretty funny person.
That's another show. Who plays in the? We were talking about kids.
Yeah.
Give us a range of ages and an idea of who
we
they
have
are.
kids ages 10 to 19 that play us typically. So most of our kids are going to be around the high school age, because that's when you're starting to think about college golf and kind of thinking about taking to the next level. But we have 3 divisions. We have a boys 14 and under division, a boys 15 to 19 division, and then just one girls division.
Okay.
And like we talk about the development of the juniors, tell us about some of the people that have played on the tour that have gone on to now be pros that everybody out there will recognize.
Yeah, well, we have a great list of alumni: Ricky Fowler, Hunter Mahan, Paula Creamer, IK Kim, a bunch of people, and then also some up and coming talent too. Stephanie Meadows, she played on Alabama's national championship team, won the Curtis Cup and the Ladies European Amateur last summer. So we have a lot of good alumni, and I think that list is going to grow. I mean, that's our goal.
And I think that goes to show you the product they put out is, it certainly is helping to develop everybody that's going through it in one way or another. And obviously everybody's game isn't on the same level, nor are their goals the same. But I think for everybody that plays in the events, whatever your goals might be, I think that you can find a way to meet them one way or another by playing in events such as the IJGT has all the time.
Yeah, so good and very good point. What if I'm a 12-year-old and I'm playing some competitive golf, but I'm ready to really step up and take it to another level? What do I need to do to get involved?
All right, well, you can just, contact us. You can call our...
Because I actually have been accused of being a 12-year-old. So I'm asking you that literally. What do I need to do?
At times.
Yeah, just...
anyway,
yeah.
Go ahead.
I mean, you can check us out on our website and give us a call, but we're open to anyone that wants to play. And, the more experience you can get, the better. That's what it's about at this young age.
Agreed.
It's just
Definitely the more experience, Kyle, you're
experience.
right on, for sure. The more they get out there and acclimate themselves to trying to perform in that arena, it definitely lends itself to them shooting better scores.
Well, and it just is, I have had a couple of amateur seasons where I played a lot of tournament golf and then got out of it for a while. And then coming back in, it's an amazing feeling what the mind and the body do, and to step up on that first tee, it's just, I've said it many times on this show before, there's just no comparison between playing the Nassau with your buddies on Saturday and being in a tournament environment.
But the more you do it, like I said, the more you become acclimated with it, and before long you're not the deer in the headlights anymore. It's more like, let's get down to business and do what we're capable of doing, and that's what the junior tours lend themselves to have happening.
Right. Hey, great to have you here.
Thanks
what a pleasure.
Thanks for
taking
coming
the
by.
time.
Yep, thank you.
Stay with us. When we come back, we're going to be joined by a good buddy of mine from Flint, Michigan. He is a lawyer who bought a golf course, or a couple of golf courses. Got an interesting story. Stay with us.